Hello. Hey, my village. If you're tuning in, say hi, drop an emoji, share the video. Hey. I'm just sharing it right now to my my private group and my Facebook business page. Say hi, wave, drop an emoji, share the video. I'm going to be talking about work-life balance today. All right, my video is all shared out. All right, so I'm done with that. So I'm gonna get started because I don't want this video to be long so that I can upload it to my Instagram TV. Video can't be more than 10 minutes and I hate editing. But today is how to balance work and life. As promised, I'm doing more videos this month. I still have quite a few to go. So I'm gonna be doing them probably every day the rest of this month. Basically, the term work-life balance is used to describe how to have a productive work life while being able to live your best life at the same time. So a few people had requested that I do a video about balancing your work and life at the same time. Work-life balance is important, especially for your health. Your mind needs to take a break from stress and strain from work. And also, you can do this by planning out family time, vacations, going out with family and friends, to basically unwind and take your mind off of whatever you deal with at work. A lot of people have stressful jobs. I know I do. But you should always make a balance. I have about 12 tips that I'm going to give you guys. Hey, Damien. To figure out how to do the work-life balance. Pretty much what you should start doing is setting a schedule. Like with me, I schedule, okay, I'm dealing with clients on Monday, Tuesday. Okay, I can write for my book on these days. I can have free time on these days. Like Sundays, me and my son call lazy days, where we don't do absolutely anything. There's no work going on, no homework, no schoolwork, no housework, nothing. Saturday is those cleanup days, catch up on everything that we slacked on during the week. And we have Pizza Friday. Like certain days of the week we schedule out for certain things, but it's always good to create, a routine. Hey, Suzanne. It's always good to set a schedule and create a routine. What I do, and the second tip, is meal prep. So usually on one of my off days, I'll cook about 5 meals for the week. It saves me money. It saves me time. I'm not the one that likes to cook every day. That's so not me. I don't have time for it. I have way too many responsibilities to be cooking every day. I'm the one that would quickly order something to be delivered. The third tip is ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Like my mom, she takes my son on the weekend so that I can get a break. I pick him up on Sunday. She pick him up on Friday. He goes over there, spend time with her, and then he come back Sunday and we have our lazy day, our movie night. But don't be afraid to ask for help, because a lot of us, especially single moms, I can admit that I was one, where you just like refuse to ask anybody for help and you rather just sit there and be overwhelmed, stressed out, and mad because you didn't ask for help, or your pride is in it and you don't want people to know that you can't, like you need a break. And you have that parent guilt, feeling like, oh, why do I want to get rid of my kid for the weekend or a few days just to have me time? It's not selfish. You can definitely do it and not feel guilty about it. You just have to open up your mouth. Yay for grandma. The fourth tip is make time for downtime. I put downtime usually in the morning for me, where it's just my me time. I take myself out to breakfast or lunch, while my son is at school is my downtime. And it's easier for me because I work from home. I work at night at home. But I do plan downtime at least once a week, because you need that time, a few hours to yourself, just to unwind and refocus, do something for you. The fifth tip is to make sure you are a priority. If you're not good, nobody's good. You have to have sleep. Like sometimes my downtime is just getting a nap. Like I hardly ever get a nap in. Hey Tish, it's so hard to take a nap during the week because my mind is always going. I'll lay down and say I'm going to take a nap, but I can't shut my mind off. So I definitely have to take that me time and make me a priority during the week, because it's not always about pouring into everybody else and not pouring into yourself. Self-care is very high on the priority list for me. My kids were going for the summer with grandparents for 10 years. No Paragil here. Oh my gosh, girl, I wish. Well, he went with his dad for a whole month in December when his dad lived in Florida before he moved here. And I had so much parent guilt, but it only lasted for maybe a week. And then I was okay with that me time, finding hobbies. I had so much fun. I started dating myself again, taking myself out. It was amazing. The sixth tip is make bedtime a tech-free zone. I started doing this about 2 months ago, where I don't bring my electronics in the room, because I used to sleep, I'm a true single woman. I used to sleep in the bed with notebooks, my laptop, my MacBook, or my iPad, my cell phone. And I was researching, because y'all know I'm a research psychology major. That's what I went to school, grad school for. I was researching that people have problems sleeping because of the electronics. Basically, you're getting signals from your electronics, and that's what's causing you not to go to sleep. That the screen light. I talked to my dermatologist. No, not my dermatologist. My eye doctor. She was telling me the screen light tricks your mind and make you feel like it's daytime even though it's night, and you need a few minutes to unwind until your body can go into the sleep cycle. So what I started doing was putting my phone, electronics in the living room. And I turn off all lights, TVs, everything, because I always slept with my TV for so long. And she's like, my doctor told me, you never get enough sleep. You never go into the REM. Because I was like, I haven't dreamed in so long. Like, I sleep so lightly. And I've been getting the best sleep ever. Like, the last month, ever since I started doing that, turning off all lights, TVs, keeping electronics out of the room, I go right to sleep. Like, as soon as I lay down. I used to have the hardest time sleeping. And people would be like, how do you function and you sleeping off of 3 hours of sleep, of light sleep, not even deep sleep? So I was never going into deep sleep for years, and it was like making me sleep deprived. Like I literally used to be like on autopilot, a walking zombie, drinking a ton of coffee. And when I gave up meat, I was giving up coffee. I was giving up like sweets and stuff like that. But it definitely helped me get sleep, because I never had good sleep since I became a mom. It's been almost 10 years. But the last month I've been getting great, amazing sleep. The rest have been so good. I'm in bed watching you now. Oh my gosh. That's why I tell people your bedroom is sleep. Summer. Making babies are not in my bedroom. But yeah, make it a tech-free zone, and it would definitely help you. Just like my son, he used to always fall asleep watching his iPad. I started taking it away from him, because he'd be like, I'm not sleepy. And I'm like, you're not sleepy because you're still holding on to the iPad. So I would literally take the iPad away, and he would be immediately asleep within like 2 minutes. So it was so crazy. It is really? You still can't sleep? You better try some chamomile tea. I do that one too. I love chamomile tea, but it do soothe you and make you relax. Or lavender bath. I live with Epsom salt. I have the lavender Epsom salt. Take a 20-minute, really hot, as hot as you can take it, and put some lavender Epsom salt. They sell it at Dollar Tree. It is amazing. It relaxes your body and make you want to go to sleep or rest. So I don't know what number this is, but the next tip is to leave work at work. I know that sounds like easy, but it's hard to do, because sometimes you be like, oh my God, this customer pissed me off. And like me, I work from home, so it's hard to leave work at work. Sometimes I just have to, like, it's out of sight, out of mind. I don't even look at my desk, because I have a separate desk for my work and for my business. But try to leave work at work. Don't let it bother you. It's like a mental thing. Just shut it off, ignore it. Especially if you work from home, it's kind of hard to leave work at work. And if you're an entrepreneur, because you're working all the time, you don't really have a schedule or a day off, but I make it. And that's why the first tip was to set schedules. I don't know if y'all can see my calendar, but I have like different stuff for each day. Like, okay, this day you can write for your book. This day you can research. This day you can blog. This day you can do lives. I have to set a schedule because otherwise I would work around the clock. I would never take a break. I'll be doing everything every day, and that's not good. The next one is limit screen time. So what I do when I know I want to go to sleep, like I get off at 11 at night, and sometimes I want to go immediately to sleep because sometimes I'll change my schedule. Because when my job is very flexible, we can move our schedule anytime, any day. So sometimes I'll work, like today I worked 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. instead of doing my regular 2 to 11 shift. So I'll be like, okay, I got to go straight to sleep so that I can wake up at 3:30 to be ready for work. So I'll turn off the TV and stuff like that, only dealing with my computer until 11 o'clock, and immediately shut my computer off. All the TVs are already off. But I don't watch TV much. A lot of people ask me, like, what are your favorite shows? I have favorite shows, but I live for my DVR because I only watch TV on Wednesdays. That's my TV day. So my TV is off most of the week. Unless somebody like, oh, you got to watch this show, then I'll try to watch it while I'm working. But other than that, I don't watch much TV. That's why I get so much done. And that's why my week is so productive, because I don't spend a lot of time watching TV. Plus, there's not a lot of good stuff on anyway. But I do love my fall shows like 911 and stuff like that. But the next one is watch less TV. So I actually just answered that. Like, I literally just turn the TV off most of the week. Watch my DVR. Whatever I record is what I watch, and it's usually on Hulu. I have like Vudu, Hulu, Netflix, all that stuff. But most of the stuff I watch is on regular TV. I really don't even need cable. I feel like I'm really wasting my money because I hardly ever watch it. I only use it for DVR. So I'm actually thinking of switching because most of my fall shows are all on my Hulu. The next one is hire help. Don't be like me. I don't like grocery shopping. I drive for Postmate. You have Uber Eats, Grubhub. Let them go grocery shopping for you. I do it all the time. They have like Postmate. If wherever you live you have Postmate, you can inbox me. I'll give you a code. It'll give you $100 free delivery fee. But you only have 7 days to use it. But they have a contract with Walmart. The representatives in Walmart go shopping. They bring it out to the driver, and the driver just deliver it to you. You just leave a tip. I don't spend time my week going to grocery shopping. I let somebody else do it for me. There's house cleaning people. It's not as expensive as you think. Sorry, I got a call from my sister. But house cleaning is not as expensive as you think. You can get a good house cleaner. Like, just go on Craigslist, go on just different sites, Google house cleaning. It'd be like $50, $60. It depends on how many rooms you have. I have a 1-bedroom, so they come in, they can clean for you. Laundry. Sometimes I pay my mom to do my laundry, you guys. Like, I send my son with his laundry on the weekend, and my mom washes and folds it for him. And I love it. I love to help. You don't have to overwhelm yourself doing everything. You don't have to be Superman, Superwoman. There's other options. The next tip would be learn to say no. A lot of times we are busy, overwhelmed because people ask us to help or do something and we can't say no, and we go and get all these extra things to do. And at the end of the day, like, you're overwhelming yourself for no reason. You're doing for everybody else but yourself. Learn to say no sometime. I think I keep getting messages. And the last one is allow days off. Your week will be so productive if you at least allow a day off. Like me, Sundays, don't ask me to do anything for you. No, I can't help you. No, I can't do nothing. That's my lazy day. I'm not doing nothing for nobody, not even myself. It's just, that's when I'm going to just relax and do whatever I want. That's my day off, even though my real days off are Monday, Tuesdays. But I can move my days off to whatever I want. But Sunday is definitely a day where I would not say yes to anything. No, it's what? Yes, I love your TEDx. Oh, that no. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to share that again because some people need to hear it, and I have a lot of new friends on my Facebook, and I'm gonna have to share your TEDx. I'm gonna have to look for the video on YouTube again. But yes, no is so amazing. It makes me feel so good. I don't feel guilty for saying no anymore. I used to be the yes girl. No, not no more. But those are the 12 tips I wanted to give you guys. I did want to let you know, I know you noticed that this week I released my new edition, which is the 4th edition of my icebreaker cards. This edition is the co-parenting edition. Me and my son dad came up with this edition together. These are questions that we ask each other. We limited to 50 this time, not a 100 card deck. But I resized all the decks. I redesigned all my cards because I'm relaunching all of them. So all 4 are available. We have the child edition where not everybody knows everything about their child. A lot of times we don't pay attention to all the details. We don't know favorite colors, cards, basic stuff, cartoon characters, toys and stuff like that. But how much do you really know about your kid? And how much do your kid really know about you? Most of the time they just know that's mommy. They don't know how mommy and daddy met. They don't know mommy's favorite food, what makes mommy happy or sad. Those are the type of questions that I have in these decks. The main one that I really love the most is probably the teenage edition, where you ask them about like peer pressure, sex, birth control, bullying, stuff like that, because bullying is a real big thing. Nowadays, a lot of kids between the age of 8 and 13, I'm going to release some research because I've been doing research on it because my son has been dealing with bullying a lot lately, and that's why I haven't been doing videos for the last few days because I've been refraining from going to jail, kicking the kid. But these kids keep bullying my kid, and I went to the school, told the teachers. Then there's this little girl that just like her mouth. I told her mouth was gonna get her in trouble. Another parent cursed her out. I wasn't gonna curse her out, but I let her know if I see her over again, there's gonna be a problem. Like, she don't live over here, and her and these 2 other girls jumped my son, and they're all girls. My son know not to hit a female, but it made him so mad. He came in the house to get a knife to go get them. I don't want my son going to jail for hurting somebody's kid, so I had to go regulate and let them know, like, when it comes to my kid, I would call the police on you. We would press charges. I told the little girl, go get your mama, because her mouth was just like reckless. She was 13. My son is only 9. But because he's tall, a lot of people think he's older than what he really is. But these kids, they don't know. I'm from the old school. I would get a belt to whip your kid and go tell the mama. But yeah, I just been protecting my kid lately. That's when me and him went on a date today. I picked him up from school. We went to John's Incredible. But yeah, these kids are like ruthless. Hey sis. But that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Like, you can get the cards. They're perfect for the holiday season because your kids are going to be having a Thanksgiving break, a Christmas break, a New Year's break. You can take that time to have some family bonding time, to get to know your kid. Let them get to know you. It's fun to ask those questions. My son's like, well, Mom, I didn't know you and my dad met in high school. So like, it's amazing the answers that they will give you. Like, I asked my son, what would he change his name to if he was able to change his name? He told me like Ethan or something. His name was going to be Ethan. So it's so funny. I asked some of the questions asked like, what do you know about death? And it opens up that conversation because a lot of people don't know what to say to their kids when it comes to having that bonding time and communicating. They're like, I don't know what to say to them because you don't know them. So these cards help you open up that communication, whether it be with a younger kid, a teenager, the other parent. As far as the co-parenting edition, that edition was mainly created to help those parents heal and open the communication and ask those questions they've been scared to ask because they don't want to start anything or the other person to feel some kind of way. But this is a way to get real with each other. You don't know what's going on unless you ask. So these are some real serious questions to ask. Some people want to know, why did you leave? Why you're not there? Is it because of me? What suggestions do you have? Or if you could change one thing about me, what would you change? Some of the questions are like, what are the good qualities that I have as a parent, and what are the bad qualities? So you can know how they see you as a mom or a dad. And it's both ways. It's how are we going to communicate? And you figure out, how do you communicate? Do you want to email? Do you want to text? Do you feel like we understand each other more if we just discuss serious stuff in person? It's really a great addition of cards. The child edition and the co-parenting edition is only $30. The other two editions, teen and the parent edition, is only $20. But I am taking orders. I do have some coming in really soon for those who already ordered from when I posted it the other day. But my link is in the caption at the top or the bottom. I don't know where it's at on Facebook. But go ahead and order your co-parenting cards. And thank you guys for tuning in. And I will be live again tomorrow. I'm not sure which of the 14 other topics I have, but I would definitely send out a message before I go live. I usually go live around 6 o'clock, between 5 and 6. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Go ahead and get your orders in, and I will definitely be sending the cards out soon. Have a nice day. Bye, y'all.